On this earth, upon the high seas, this tale was told many moons ago. It is said there were 3 great ships sailing the 7 seas. They each had different crews and their very own way of doing things. They did not know they had a common goal, and that was to find a golden treasure. Beyond your wildest dreams, they sailed across the 7 seas for years, searching and seeking, but with no luck. The first ship was a ship of hearts. In this ship, the crew was specially selected because of their heart they demonstrated when given a task. The captain said, "These men and women have the heart I need in order to find me treasure." The second ship was a ship of hands. The crew was carefully chosen by the nature of their work ethic. This crew were very hands-on. The captain of the ship thought, "This is what I need in order to find me treasure." The last ship was a ship of heads. This true minds and thinkers sailed upon this ship. This was a ship of crewmates who used their heads to solve any problem that came about. The captain felt this is what he needed. A crew of smart people. They'll use their heads to find me gold, he said. The captains of the ship sailed around the world for a long time. For many moons, they found nothing but seaweed and barnacles. The captains, along with their crew, were growing old and tired. One day, by sheer luck, they found themselves in the same port and in the same tavern. The name of that tavern was the North Star. "Round root beers for everyone," the captain shouted. "The night is still young." The 2 captains joined the first captain as they sang and drank. After a few hours, they were talking about how proud they were about their ships and crew. But no matter what they did, they still were unsuccessful in finding the golden treasure. As they sat by the fire, the captain of the ship of heads suggested sailing together and using all of their attributes together to find the treasure. He claimed if they used their crew's skills, they'd have a better chance of finding the treasure. The captain raised their mugs of root beer and made a covenant to become a team. They used their skills and talents to sail faster and farther than never before. Until one day, they sailed into uncharted waters. They found a small group of islands in the part of the world we now call the Caribbean. "Land ho!" yelled the crew. "Anchors away!" into the depths of the water. The crew jumped into small boats and rowed it to the island. One of the captains reached into his pocket and pulled out the treasure map, a small piece of it. He showed the other captains. As they looked in awe, they too had a small piece of treasure map. As they looked at these, it was clear they each held a piece of the same map. With their new discovery, they set across the island, crossing rivers filled with crocodiles and foraging through pits of poisonous snakes. They cleared their way through the jungle until they found themselves in front of a cave opening. "Hello!" yelled a member of the crew. There were echoes, and suddenly bats flew out in an angry rage when the air cleared and they entered the cave. After hours of searching, one of the captains tells his crew, "Be silent!" I hear a roar in the distance. They followed the noise as it grew louder and louder. When they spotted the source, it was a beautiful underground waterfall. The opening in the earth's surface let the sun shine directly onto the water, and it lit up the piles of gold, diamonds, emeralds, rubies, and pearls. The captain and the crew finally did it. "We found the gold! We found the gold! We found the treasure!" They had used their teamwork, their heart, their hands, and their heads to reach the goal of finding their treasure. So I ask of you, what is your goal? What is your treasure? Much like the crew and the captains of the ships, your team at Davida uses all of their talents and skills to run and reach your goals. So I ask of you, stand tall, matey. Dig deep into your soul. Find your talent and strength and put it to use. Until next time, full sails away. Arr!